Hello everybody, I made a mistake, and that mistake was accidentally picking up an item, which is located exactly one step down from where I'm standing. So basically I stood here and picked it up. This is right south of where we caught Krogunk in part 420, not 40, and the item is TM06 Toxic. Don't want to miss that. That's a really good move. Now without further ado, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. We're going right off the bat here, up in this yonder direction. Now this is going to be sort of another filler-ish episode where I go around and get a bunch of random crap from around the world. And right here you can get an Electrizer, which is used to evolve Electabuzz into Electivire. Very good item if you're using that Pokemon, but if you're not using that Pokemon, pretty useless. But if you come over here, you get TM24 Thunderbolt, which is way better. I'm going to teach this move to somebody, and I'm not sure if it's going to be somebody who's on my team right now, or somebody who will be on my team in the future. I'm really unsure of myself right now. Zep is the only one who can learn it. I'm going to hold off just because it already knows Shockwave, and I don't want to use, like, the one really good electric type TM in the game right away when it already knows an electric type move. If you get what I mean, I don't know, it sort of feels like a waste to use it. You can see how many freaking super repels I have, so I'm probably never going to run out. But it is always annoying to have to go back and use them again, and that's the one thing that I will commend Gen 5 for doing, is putting in the fact that you don't have to re-input your repels every 5 seconds. It will automatically prompt you, like, do you want to use another one? As opposed to making you go back in your menu. And it did the same thing with healing. It's like, basically you select the healing item and you can use as many as you want until you go and close the healing item menu thingy. I had to check if I was recording there. I always get paranoid whenever I'm, like, recording something like this. Is like, I'm always so paranoid that, like, I'm gonna not record something and then it's gonna be gone and lost in the abyss forever. Actually, I don't know if I'm recording. Okay, I do know if I'm recording both of the things now because I'm so freaking paranoid. And I always say that, like, oh, I always check and make sure, but I really don't. And there's a lot of things that I do in my life where I definitely just, like, blank out and then sort of do them very passively while I'm not even thinking. And then I'm just sort of, I think back, I'm like, did I do that? It's like when you put your car keys down and you just can't remember where you put them. It's like stupid stuff like that. But this here is the Fuego Ironworks. In a normal playthrough, I wouldn't go through here, but there's some pretty good TMs and stuff you can get in here. There's nice items like this right here, the Yellow Shard, which is probably a nice item. I don't really know. I don't really care that much. It's a Yellow Shard. What more can you ask about it? Stop asking me questions, goddammit. And I'm going to battle most of the trainers in here. I think they mostly have fire types, which is why I have Snuggles up front, because why the hell not? Mostly because Snuggles is, like, the only non-evolved Pokemon on my team right now. Oh, apparently they have fighting types. That's kind of cool. But Snuggles is actually surprisingly close to evolving, and I kind of expected it to evolve a lot later in the game than it has. Like, usually when I play through this game, by the time I get to the champion, I'm around level, I want to say 47, 48, somewhere in there, for most of my Pokemon. I mean, generally there will be, like, an exception, like one will be 50 or one will be 45 or something like that, if one of them's hard to train up. But I didn't really expect Snuggles to be this close to evolving before the 6th badge. I definitely expected to be about level 33, 34 by now. 37, I'm definitely happy with 37 for basically my entire team. Submission, oh god, gotta fire blast this guy into submission. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I've gone to the bathroom, like, for, like, 4 times in a row within 20 minutes of the last time that I went to the bathroom. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I don't really know why. Like, sometimes I'll get like that. It's like my bladder will be like, no, you're peeing. You're gonna have, like, this weird peeing disorder where you're just gonna pee, like, forever. And then it's gonna be really annoying because you're gonna have to run to the bathroom, like, in the middle of recording a video. And then you're gonna have to run to the bathroom, like, immediately after recording it. And then the cycle repeats, and it's gonna just be really annoying for you and your entire family, because then you're just gonna sit there and be like, oh, I need the bathroom all the time. Holy crap, I'm ridiculous. And, like, could you imagine if you lived with a person where, like, you only had one bathroom and they had to use the bathroom every 20 minutes? And, like, if you really had to pee or, like, you really had to take a dump, like, right then, the odds of them actually being in the bathroom is, like, 1 in 10 at any given moment, which is just absolutely ridiculous. How could you live your life like that? Like, just living your life having to be within 20 minutes of a bathroom at all times, or, like, within very close to a bathroom. Could you imagine, like, long road trips? Like, I drove to Vancouver, and I think I stopped twice. Actually, I drove from Vancouver to Calgary, and I stopped twice. And the entire time, it took me close to 10 hours. Could you imagine doing that road trip? How much longer that would be if you had to stop every 20 minutes for someone to go to the bathroom? I would probably pull out a shotgun and just be like, this is a Darwin Award, and just shoot them right in the dick. And, like, they would probably deserve it. Because, like, that would be so annoying for everybody around you, too, is, like, you're going to hang out with friends, and your friend is like, I have to pee now. Like, I could see if you're out at a bar and drinking and stuff like that, and then, like, somebody breaks the seal, because I don't know how many people drink, but basically, breaking the seal is the concept wherein the first time that you pee, you're gonna have basically a fountain of pee coming out of you after that, because it's just so much pee. It's just, why is there so much pee coming out of my body right now? This is just absolutely ridiculous. How do I get to the place that I want to go? I think I want to go this way. This is a really awkward puzzle. I'm not very good at these, like, walking around and, like, sliding on these floor tile puzzles. And that's sort of why I don't usually come to this part of the game or this general area or anything like that, is because I'm not good at these kind of puzzles. But, I mean, if you take a minute and you look at them, they're usually not that hard. Just like my dick. Which is probably not something I should share with people. I don't have erectile dysfunction. Actually, I really don't. If anything, I have erectile overfunction. That probably sounded like I was overcompensating for something, but I'm really not trying to, or anything like that. It's probably hidden items on the ground. I don't really care enough to go and get them. We have a firestone, so we could get a Flareon now if I wanted, which I don't really want. Which way? You go down, right, or, sorry, I'm just looking at this. I think I want to take the middle path. I definitely don't want to take the bottom one. So you go this way, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then... No, I wanted to take the top path. Oh, well, that's just a short walk all the way around here, and up in this general direction, and probably some other ways. And this is the reason why I don't like going and fighting Team Rocket in Gen 1, is because you have to do this stupid floor puzzle, which is just so annoying. Like, I really don't like floor puzzles ever in games. Did I just leave myself back to start? Oh, I'm pretty sure I can get out of this somehow. Can't be that hard. I feel like somebody's home. Now I feel really awkward. This guy is just standing here all, like, nonchalant-like, and he's just like, yo, what's going on? You want battle? Yeah, okay. Oh, this guy has Magmar. Magmar's a kick-ass Pokemon. I used one of my Pokemon Gold LP. You should watch that. Go watch all my videos! No, I'm kidding. But Magmar is a very, very good Pokemon. Especially in Gen 2. It is, like, really overpowered in Gen 2. And I highly recommend getting one, because you can get a Magmortar in this game, and it's not that hard, so... Yeah, I don't know. Buy me things. Yay. I'm very glad that I didn't go up there. Let's grab this item here, which is TM35 Flamethrower. I'm probably going to teach that to Snuggles, just based on the fact that it's more accurate than Fire Blast. Well, hello! It's not often I get a visitor here. I tried to make the Ironworks run better with the moving floor tiles, but no one is happy about it. They said moving floor makes them dizzy. But you don't want to listen to me whine. Here's a souvenir. Okay. Basically, he just gives you an item that you can sell. My Ironworks makes iron by removing impurities from iron ore. In the process, we find a variety of colored shards. If you like, you could trade star pieces for these shards. Sure. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much. Are you interested? There you are. Yo, I guess he just gives you one of each shard. I don't have any more. I'm not really too sure, like, what's the deal with what just happened there. So I might have a lot of shards now. I'm not really too sure. I've got 5 red, and 5 blue, 5 green, and 5 yellow. So yeah, you could probably go down to that move tutor by Pastoria City and get a pretty decent move right now, but I'm not going to do that, because I'm an idiot, and I don't want to. So there's one more thing that's sort of relevant here. There's down over here, This isn't really super important. There's just a bunch of random crap floating around in here, but this is the other side of the Floroma Meadow. If you go down, you can, well, once I get out of this text box here, you can see that this is where the dude you rescued who had the honey was living. There's some items around here, not really anything worth mentioning that much. I'm gonna look up a list and I'll tell you which items you can find here. Okay, so there's some decent items you can find here. You can find the rare candy, you can find a max revive, and PP up. Those are basically the only items that are really worth mentioning. You can find like 6 honeys, and yeah, other than that, I mean, it's not really worth your time too much to go and hunt around here too much for anything. Once I find the max revive, I mean, I'm probably gonna let it be after that, because let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go. I don't actually know that song. I'm trying to sing the song from Frozen, but I've never seen the song, and I've maybe heard the song like twice. So yeah, something around like the yellow flowers in the middle. I don't really know what's the deal with that. PP up, there we go. I'm gonna see if I can find the max revive too. Ah, there it is. I was just about to give up actually because I couldn't find it, but no, perseverance pays off because I got a free max revive out of it. Now, I think we're actually going to go to Canalav City. So I'm just going to fly to Jubilife, and we're going to go and do that now. Okay, so we're going to go over in yonder direction from Jubilife. And I'm pretty sure you can go here early in the game. Well, I know you can go here, like, before you get the first badge. But I'm not sure if we actually did go here. But now that we have surf, we can cross this vast ocean, which is just so large, it's ridiculous, and we're there. Like it's so short of a trip. There's a couple trainers on this route. Most of them have water types. I'm gonna maybe battle some of them off screen, some of them on. I don't really know. I just know that you can find Mantike here, which is I believe, new Pokemon. It's the baby form of Mantine. I don't know if it's a baby Pokemon per se, but it's like the pre-evolved form of Mantine. I'm pretty sure it was new to this generation. Not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure. And Mantine is kind of a crappy Pokemon. It's got a huge special attack stat, and that's pretty much all it's got. Not special attack, special defense stat. That's pretty much all it's got going for it. And really, if your Pokemon just has nothing but like defense, it's I mean, you can stall people out, but it's got crappy defense itself. If you get like a physical electric type move, which I know they're sort of few and far between, but like if you get a physical electric type move, you're basically screwed because this thing is like quad weak to electric, and it's got crappy regular defense, and it's got pretty crappy HP. So yeah, I wouldn't bother with one personally. This patch of grass here, you can find some Pokemon in, probably, at some point. I don't know. You can catch Mr. Mime here, apparently. I didn't know that. So yeah, let's kill this thing for once. We never kill wild Pokemon. You just sort of like run away and let them be. And then they're just like, why were you running away?
What's going on? He's running away.
Yes, I know, Slippy, shut up. You don't have to quote Slippy Toad all the time. I'm probably the only person that doesn't find Slippy annoying in the world. Like, probably literally the only person in the world that doesn't. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised. It's because I think Slippy's cool, because Slippy's the mechanical engineer, and I'm a mechanical engineer, and he does a good job. I mean, like, if you look at what they did on Aquas, I mean, Slippy did a fantastic job. He made the Blue Marine, he loaded up with torpedoes, and he basically was like, you can do it, when everybody else was like, this thing will never hold together, and you're gonna fucking die down there, basically. He was the only encouragement in the party. Yeah, so I decided to go and battle those 2 fishermen off-screen, and I noticed that they have Remoraid. Now, Remoraid is kind of a crappy Pokemon, but it's definitely got one of the most interesting evolutions I've ever seen of a Pokemon. It turns from that tiny little fish thing into an octopus. It turns into Octillery, which is just sort of like, you sort of think about that, and you're like, what? And the weird thing is that Mantike will actually evolve if you have a Remoraid in the party, because if you look at Mantine's sprite, it usually has Remoraid, like, on the sprite. I'm pretty sure. I have a picture, like, right here. Yeah, you can see, like, a Remoraid under its left wing, which is kind of mirrored, but I just sort of thought it's an interesting Pokemon. It's not really anything to scream home about, but, like, there's a lot of interesting stuff about it. Oh yeah, I think Zepp leveled up twice off of those fights. Jesus, it's level 39 now. And you go over there and you get a hyper potion, so nothing really to scream home about. Can I just say that I really, really love this Roots music in particular? Like, just the way it starts with that awesome, like, organ chord, like... And I know I'm not, like, in time at all, but, like, I just really love how it sounds. But anyways, next time we're going to go more so into Canalev City, or I guess maybe Kevdog. Long time no see. You look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. Professor asked that I upgrade your Pokedex, you see, so I'd chosen this spot on a hunch that you pass through. Kevdog, may I see your Pokedex for a moment? Let's see. What was I supposed to put the software in here? Ka-chunk! All done. I upgraded your Pokedex. I should explain how it's been upgraded, and I'll display images of male and female Pokemon. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on with your project for the professor. May I also ask that you keep an eye on Team Galactic? The professor is concerned about what happened in Jubilife City. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way now. Oh, it definitely is something to worry over. Eventually in the long run. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.